What up, Aries? Happy October. Aries, you know how we do this? We're going to start with the bones and the curios first, and then we're going to move on to some confirmation from the tarot, and then we're going to finish up with Intuitive Keb's Kipperish deck. Hold up, Aries. Like, what can I see? Because I don't have my glasses on. Let's go ahead and do it that way. All right. Aries spirit. What do we have for Aries this month? Let's see what we got going on. All right, we got everything. Aries, Aries, Aries for October spirit. All right, let's get into it. Some of y'all with the Nine of Pentacles in your money sector definitely could be entrepreneurship coming in. I think for some, you're going to also be moving towards self-employment. This could be turning a hobby into a job. Some of you could be work from home. There also could be looking for another job, because it's showing that some of y'all definitely do. You have a new job that's coming in. Now there's a blockage on it. So we got the claw. We got part of it in the bad spell work sector. There's money lost there too. So somebody could be trying to block your money. So some of y'all, this could be, if this is not root work or magic or something like this could be actually somebody that you work with that could be trying to block you. For some, though, I feel like it is a spiritual energy, which could be that you need to cleanse or you need to move something out the way. Some of you, it's interesting, the new home is in the sickness sickness sector. Good Lord. Oh, I was about to be on that for like fucking 30 minutes, y'all. So there could be some changes that are going on in a home or a house, that maybe it needs to be cleansed out. Maybe there's some repairs that need to be done. You could be making some improvements. Um, there could be mold in the house, though. There could be something in the house that could be causing sickness or stress that's coming in. I feel like for some of y'all, you could be moving away from a home because it's stressing you out, or it just may be some issue. If it's not your particular home, it could be a home. Like, you might be a consecutor. I can't speak for shit today. Did I have coffee? I had coffee this morning. Over somebody's estate that you're getting something together and you're stressed out about it, or you flipping houses and maybe things are not going the way that you want. For some of you, it does look like you might need to cleanse your house out. We have demon in the house, and we have possibly like a spirit that could be causing irritation, causing you to feel stuck. If this is not a spirit, this could be a negative person that you're dealing with in your household, or a negative family member that is causing some type of stress for you. You got to be careful with your health, because it could be that this person is affecting you. We do have the skeleton head and the bullet casing there. This could be mental health issues. This could be headaches. We have somebody wearing a mask, question mark. Either you're questioning somebody or they're questioning you. And then we got the infinity circle. And this is something that is like a cycle. Like, we keep doing this. We keep going around and around in circles with this. So you might be getting tired of something where you're cutting ties with somebody. You're moving out of a house. They're moving out of a house. Or it's the stress of a situation that you're just kind of like walking away from, Aries. Now, we do have a little bit of the bullet casing on top of money. Some of y'all, the busy bee is upside down. This could be trying to find a job. This could be trying to get money to flow through. I feel like money is going to come in, but it could be a delay on top of it. We have the King of Pentacles, so I feel like that money is coming. You also could be dealing with a Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo person, and there's money right there. So this could be a partnership. This could be a roommate. This could be a business partner. I feel like initially that business or something may feel slow or feel like it's not moving forward, and then it looks like that it is going to start moving forward. Now, I am getting a split with something. For some of you, it could be that maybe you see business one way, the other person sees business a different way. And it could be that, okay, business is slow. This is the right time now for us to go our separate ways. Will not apply to everybody, but for some of you, you could be on um, a line of do I want to stay, do I want to go type of energy. And it could be, if this is not business, this could be your money being affected. Like, if I want to walk away from this, am I going to be able to financially support myself? Or the other person could be thinking this too. If I'm going to walk away from this, will I be financially able to support myself? I feel like something that was binding you has broke. So there's something with you being set free. If you were obligated to something, connected to something, and you felt like you couldn't move, Spirit is like, it's not there anymore. We're going to go ahead and move you. Now, we move over into the family sector, and we have the Queen of Wands up at the top. You're removed away from a lot of people in the family. There's a lot of emotion right here. So this could be, I don't even want to connect with the emotions. I'm just going to sit up here and kind of maybe sit back, recharge, not involve myself in something. If you have family that's having problems or any issues right now, it's basically like, I don't want to deal with it. I'm going to distance myself from whatever this emotional thing is. I feel like at some point there's conversation that opens back up because it looks like it needs to. There also could be some movement that's coming in. This could be somebody telling you that they're going in a different direction, they're moving, or you could be telling somebody else that you're going in a different direction or you're moving. I feel like whatever the energy is, if you're typically the one that always is the neutral person or the one always trying to do something, I feel like that you're trying to take a step back and let things fall into place. Now, this also could be too that there is some improvement or repairs that have to go on with a house. Some of you might be looking at something where it's like, I'm gonna kind of, there's a distance there with something. This could be having to pull back because maybe there's a repair, like I don't know, like mold or something, where you might have to move out the house for a couple of days, or there could be a water leak and you have to move out the house for a couple of days. If this is not you, this could be a family member, and you might be like, you can come stay here for a couple of days, but I don't want any type of drama, is what I'm getting. So I feel like either you or somebody else is distancing themselves, and it looks like there's some type of healing that needs to happen with whatever this is. Now, if you're in a position where you have fallen out with somebody, it may take a little bit before this to pull back through, because we do have conversation that is coming in with this. But I do get the mermaid and I get the walnut shell, and this is a lot of emotional stuff that is attached. Some of you could be also dealing with a family member that is dealing with sickness. If this is not you, this could be somebody that is dealing with sickness, and there's a lot of emotional stuff that's going on with that too. I do see the handcuffs, and we have evil eye energy. This could be somebody trying to bind you or over obligate you. Ten of Wands is somebody that feels overwhelmed, and some of it is energy. Like, these might not be people that are actually putting roadblocks in your way, but you could be feeling tension with people. Like there's something that's going on, especially if there's a lack of communication. I feel like there was somebody that talked a lot and then they kind of pulled back. And this could be you. It's a general read. You could have talked to a family member and then all of a sudden you're like, okay, yeah, let me go ahead and pull back. I feel be careful of getting too much in your emotions this month. I mean, some Aries, I don't even think y'all deal with emotions. If y'all do, y'all hide them deep down inside, because I know some that I think, shit, the house could burn down and they would just look and not feel anything about it. But for some of you, maybe this is somebody pulling on your heartstrings. Also could be some stress or something that you're going through, because we have the stress heart up here. Something is changing within the next 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months, because we have the sun. The sun is rising. So something is opening up. So if you've been stressed out, I feel like something is going to get a little bit better. Some of you are going to be finding yourself going back to school, studying something, teaching, sharing knowledge. You could be at a crossroads right now. What direction do I want to go? What do I want to do? We have the hip joint, and this is somebody who's being flexible. 2025 is upside down, and I feel like for some of you, you didn't accomplish what you wanted to accomplish this year. So there also may be this thing of, let me go back to the crossroads. What direction do I want to go? Some of you are going to be going back to school, learning something new. A few of you might even be deciding, I'm going to make money by sharing knowledge. Some of you, there's a new job that's coming in. We do have opposition. There could be some things that need to be changed because the anchor is upside down. So you might be trying to create something, but your stability isn't there. This could be, okay, yeah, I'm going to go with this new job, but I need more education. Or yes, I'm going to go with this other job, but maybe I need to get certified, learn something more, or I need to do something in a particular way to get more stability going into this job. Now, moving into your center, there's a stalker. The sword is there. We have the gun here. Money is upside down. Some of you might be having somebody that you're paying attention to because you feel like you need to. Somebody is definitely paying attention to you, your money, what you're doing. This could be somebody that you work with. This could be a family member. The angel is in the very middle, so there is protection. So some of you could be dealing with a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. We also have Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. There could be falling out with a friend or a pullback with a friend because we have something that was said. We have a whip and we have a snake. So some of y'all might be very cautious about people that you're dealing with right now. I do see you protecting your crown. You're trying to keep your peace. Spirit is saying with the moon upside down, something is hidden. And it could be hidden with a friendship. This also could be something having to do with health. There may be some hidden sickness that you're going to end up dealing with. We also have the dog. So some of you, there could be something with an animal that may come to light too. For a few of you, I feel like there's something that comes with a female friend, a female sister that may come to light. Not necessarily in a bad way. I don't get a lot of negativity around it. I feel like that y'all are really like setting boundaries and you're like wanting peace of mind. There could be a discussion of somebody saying they're going in a different direction or they're going to do something differently. And you're kind of like, okay, whatever, do it. You're not trying to get too caught up. And if you're typically a person that is in control, I feel like you're giving up some of that control because you just don't want to be pulled into something. So maybe you've been stressed for a while and you're like, you know what? I'm just going to kind of let this flow the way it needs to flow. And I'm going in a different direction and not worry about it. Some of you are going to be having a problem with a man. Double head is on top of this penis. This could be somebody that is stubborn, hard to talk to. They might not be supporting you the way that you want to be supported. And I feel like something that's repetitive. Like we did this before. We've done this before. We keep doing this. Could be a relationship. Could be a friendship that is just platonic. Could also be family. Now in the good luck sector, you do have something that is opening up for you. The lucky charm is in the upright, but we got jealousy. Be careful of sharing good news with people. They're not going to be happy for you, Aries. Some of you might be winning the lottery. I wouldn't tell nobody that. Some of you might be getting a really great job. But I feel like that some of the people that you're talking to or telling people about, they don't like it. There's definitely a group or energy that's going against your luck or they're trying to steal your luck. Now, this could even be covens. This could be spiritual houses. But it is showing definitely opposition. And then when we go right across, we have opposition on top of your money. A claw, somebody trying to stop you from making money or affecting your money in a certain way. So I think for some of you, make sure you're cleansing, really pay attention to the people that you're hanging with, that you're dealing with, because some of them are just not good. And some of these people could be at a distance and you don't even know who they are. Like you might have fallen out with a head witch and now the whole coven is working you. I feel like that you're manifesting some things, but here we go with the skeleton hand, somebody trying to take something away from you. So I will say it might be a little bit harder this month to feel like you're moving forward because it shows that there is a little bit of opposition. Is it going to always be there? No. Manifestation means something is coming in. It's just delayed. Eight of Cups is showing that anybody that's pulling on your time, your energy, I'm walking away from. Eight of Swords is basically like, let me get out of my head. Let me stop overthinking things. And then we have the Catcher's Mitt, and this is moving forward with new opportunities. So for some of you, you're going to be moving away for a new job. For some of you might be going to school to expand your knowledge, to take advantage of these opportunities. Some of you, you're going to stop holding yourself back. It's like, okay, you know what? Let me stop overthinking it. Let me stop stressing about it. Let me go ahead and move forward. Some of you, I feel like there's going to be travel out for some dental work. Ancestors are bringing in a harvest, but there is a disconnect. Maybe you're not hearing them correctly. Maybe you're not seeing everything correctly. So for some of you, if you are dealing with ancestors, ancestor altars, meditation, and things like that, you might want to clear your head a little bit more and see if you can hear messages that are coming in. Because with them upside down, it's almost like, okay, you're not hearing. But we have the bloom underneath, and this is something that's going to be opening up. Some of you, you have a person at a distance that you could be visiting. They might be coming to visit you. It looks like it's a good connection. It could even be a surprise. You might get surprised by somebody. Like, I'm coming to see you, and you're like, whoa, I completely. Who drew this? I just saw this napkin up here. They just don't respect the reading space, even though it's on the table. I was like, what the hell is that other white thing? It was really starting to bother me, y'all. And I'm so glad. Like, okay, yeah, what the fuck? Pick it up. So I digress. Getting back to you. Definitely could be traveling out to meet somebody. Somebody from a distance could be coming in. New love is definitely coming your way. Some of you might be a little bit stressed about it, especially if you've been single. Like, do I really want this? But I feel like that you do. And it looks like that you can navigate it. Like, it's not set in stone. But it could be, too, that you're not really sure where you're going, what direction you're trying to move into. Be honest with the person and just kind of let it flow. I am getting a legal situation with a house. This could be trying to sell a house, trying to buy a house. This could also be eviction. The badge is in the upright, so it looks like something is going to be worked out. So this could be looking for a house, signing paperwork, getting connected with a binding agreement or something that has to do with a home. All right, let's look at the cards and see what we have for Aries. Aries. Any guidance, any messages, Spirit? One more time. That was a pretty good. Oh, and it flowed, but I think one more time. Aries. There we go. All right. Knight of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Manipulation. Somebody that's trying to move something to go a direction that they want it to go. Hidden motivations are with this person. So you could be like, somebody is like, oh, what do you feel like eating today? And you're like, I don't know. And they're like, oh, I've been thinking about Mexican food. I've been smelling Mexican food. And then you're like, no, I kind of want a Chinese. And they're like, oh, but when is the last time you had an enchilada or a taco? I feel like that somebody is manipulating something to go in their favor. And I feel like it's more of a sweetness to it than like, oh, we're going to eat Mexican. It's kind of like, let me just kind of sway you back around my way. This person may be able to charm you, or maybe they manipulated you in the past. So I feel like the energy is like, I can still do it. But I feel like that you peep it for what it is, because then we got the Page of Pentacles. And this is hypercritical, bad news, communication difficulties. Now, if this is Page of Pentacles and this is a job, this could be a condescending manager or person, or somebody that is, sour sweet. Like, they want to tell you to get back to go to work, but they're, you've been at break for a while, and, we're starting to miss you up front. Do you think that you're going to come back up? And it's basically like, get your ass back up here and work. But I feel like somebody could be trying to butter you up with something. At the end of the day, I feel like that you see it. You don't like communicating with this person, or either communication with them stresses you out. It also could be that you are the one that's being sweet and accommodating with somebody, and they just don't want to communicate that way, or they're very hard to communicate with. We have the Eight of Wands. This could be ghosting somebody, a lack of communication. There also could have been a talk like, I don't like what you're doing. You're trying to manipulate something to go the way that you want it to go, and it doesn't work for me. The Eight of Wands in reverse, it's like, you know what, I'm just not going to talk to you. And remember where we saw the Queen of Wands up here, and I felt like somebody was distancing themselves from something. It's like, I just don't want to pour a lot of energy. And for some of you, I don't think this is with one person. This could be with several people. It's just like, I don't want to give you my energy. Yeah, Page of Swords in reverse. Immaturity, slander, bad communication. Somebody could be talking about you. You could be talking to somebody about another person. Like, that's why I stopped talking to them, because they was trying to manipulate me. They could be like, yeah, that's why I stopped dealing with them, because they weren't doing what I wanted them to do. So we definitely got some issue with communication that's coming in this month. Somebody's being deceptive. There could even be some type of slander against your name or who you are. Ace of Swords in reverse, and this is wrong choice, a warning, stress. Spirit is like, okay, take a step back. Whatever it is that could be stressing you out, if you're trying to communicate with somebody and they don't want to communicate properly, it's almost like, stop wasting your time. Some of you have already made that decision where it's like, I'm not going to waste any more time. I'm going to move in a different direction. A few of you are like, I'm going to pack up my shit and I'm going to move somewhere else. There's something where there's like an awakening, I believe. And I think for some that are still in the situation, the Two of Pentacles, it's like, my money ain't right. Like, I still got to kind of deal with you because my money. Or there is something that maybe puts you to this person. I also feel like somebody's leaving, but they're not telling somebody. It's like, I don't want to tell you. So it could be that you come home and shit is just moved out and you're like, what happened? The person is gone and you're like, well, I thought we were splitting the rent this month. And they're like, no, I'm gone. Or they might even give you that. They might block you. If this is not another person, this could be you doing this. Like, you know what? Shit, I'm going to pack my shit up and just go. The only thing that's stopping some people is the money. Some people are like, okay, let's work this out because shit, I don't have the money to tackle all this by myself. I need you to help me do this. But I feel like that somebody is like, look, if I got to work overtime or do what I need to do, I'm going to make sure that I have the finances to do what I need to do. Five of Pentacles in reverse is a change for the better. So somebody had a problem with poverty, their budget, the way that they were managing their money. It looks like that somebody either found employment, they got a second job, they did something different, they maybe started selling some things that they create, whatever it is. It's like, okay, I'm bringing in an extra income. Now I can move the way that I want to. Yeah, Ten of Swords, an ending for a new beginning. But I think somebody's going to be stabbed in the back with this. So for some, somebody is moving in silence because I don't think they want to hear what the other person has to say. It's like, I'm not going to talk to this person about it because I know they're going to get upset and act a fool and throw a tantrum. So I'm just not going to talk to them. But it is somebody coming to the end of a cycle with something and they're changing their life. Some of you might be dealing with somebody that's acting a little bit differently, the way that they're communicating a little bit differently. And I think the way that you'll know it is that there's just this tension and unnecessary communication issues. Let's see. Knight of Wands in reverse. Yep. Impatient, a rebel. Somebody might be moving in a different direction. Be careful that you're not impulsive, though. That you're moving too quick. You know, make the plan. If this is you trying to leave, make the plan. What am I trying to do? If this is a job and you're trying to exit, you know, maybe find the other job before you cut ties. This economy is not something to play with right now. Some of you could be starting a business and it's almost like maybe you're with a business partner and y'all not on the same page about something. It's like, well, I'm going to move and, you know, do this by myself, but we got juggling money. You might not be in a position to do it by yourself. Some of you with the Ten of Swords, it's like, I'm done. Somebody might have said something, did something, and you're like, I'm out. But Spirit is like, don't be impatient. Don't be reckless, because for a Pentacles, we got financial loss, taking a financial risk, but the money's still not where you need it to be. So Spirit is like, get your stability first. Remember, we saw the anchor. It was upside down. Page of Wands, we have a message that's coming in. What is the message about? King of Pentacles, could be about a job, working with somebody. Yeah, Emperor card. Some of you could be talking to a male about an opportunity that is coming in. Some of you could be dealing with Emperor. Emperor energy, could be a boss, could be a father, could be a person of authority. The Judgment card in the upright is a new perspective on something, a new awakening. Maybe this is a job change. Maybe this is looking at somebody differently. Maybe this is even learning to communicate with somebody a little bit differently. Somebody, I think, feels like they know everything, and they could be the head of a household. And there's a lot of judgment that's going both ways. You could be judging somebody, somebody could be judging you. Ten of Cups, yeah, there's some family problems. Sorrow, it's in reverse. Stress relationships, worry. I think somebody is kind of like trying to run something like it's a dictatorship, or an authoritative figure that is, letting their ego maybe take control. Now, this could be a male or a female. The Emperor is definitely masculine energy, but could be a woman. Some of you could be having problems with a mother, with a father, with a female boss, with a male boss. But it's somebody that's ego driven. I also feel too that this person is like, money can make things better. Like if I do something for you or pay your bill or something like that, you'll bow down to me. But the Ten of Cups is showing that doesn't work. Star card, star to me is the ancestors, and it's upside down, and this is somebody on the other side is not happy with the direction that a family is going. So you have some ancestral spirit. It's like, they see hopelessness. They see despair. They see something not flowing. And it's maybe throwing you off, Aries. Let's see. This ancestor is female, Queen of Swords. She ain't take no shit. Tough talking. Lord, me and these goddamn tongue twisters. Somebody that was independent, straight talking, shot like from the hip. Some of you might be dreaming about this person. She's coming back in. She's like, I don't like the way this shit is going. Fix it. Fix it now. Let's see if it's gonna happen. Could be because she's seeing a tower. Let's see. Ending of a relationship. But I don't think it's over, because with the Five of Swords, even though it's showing a termination, I feel somebody is going to regret something and they're going to want to fix it. So for some of you, I feel like you have an ancestral spirit that is like, okay, something needs to be fixed with the family. Maybe you're the healer in the family. Maybe you're the oldest one in the family. I don't know why you are the chosen one, but you're the chosen one. And some of you have been running away from this position, and spirit is like, let's fix it. It does look like that if there is a falling out or a moving away or something, there could be somebody making amends. But I think that there's some cloudiness with the sun upside down. Somebody's not sure what direction they want to go. There's a lot of hidden parts underneath. This is emotion. The good thing is we have the Death card. And this is showing an ending to something so that a new beginning can come in. Now, for some of you, it could have been the death of somebody that brought a lot of this out. This could be fighting over an inheritance, fighting over a way of life, fighting over something. Somebody could be dying and they're trying to get something together, and somebody is like, we can't talk, we can't communicate, we can't get on the same page. I'm moving, I'm leaving, I don't want to be a part of this, I don't want this drama. If it is an inheritance, it could be somebody that's pulling away because they don't want this. They want peace, and that could be where the legal badge was in the home, because this could be somebody dealing with legal stuff that they have to deal with. Could be a death in the family. Could be liquidating assets. Could be business partners separating, a relationship or divorce. Whatever it is, something is coming to an end, because there's a new beginning that has to come from this. And for some of you, you have guidance on the other side that may be a little bit forceful with the way they want things to go. Aries, 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 spirit. Aries, any guidance, any messages? All right. Bottom card. Moving on. Adios. I'm out. I don't want to be here anymore. But I think some of y'all are healers within the family. And that could be why this ancestral spirit is like, fix it. But I mean, of course, you have free will if you want to do something, if you don't want to do it. Some of you, it could be a circus, could be an energy of, you know what, ain't my circus, ain't my monkey. Ain't my monkey, ain't my circus. However you want to say it. Could be some issues over money, stability. There could be some chaos going on with that. Some of you, I feel like that there may be some type of inheritance that is coming in. Earth angel is somebody that typically is a nice person, very helpful, very kind, maybe doing a lot for people, but we have emotional pain. So somebody is hurting. I get a lot of anxiety. I get some grief. So I think for some of you may have lost someone and you're still grieving. Some of you are typically a kind, nice person, or you're trying to be, but you're being pushed. I feel like that there's something going on in your environment that's making you feel like, I want to move on. Yeah. There's a plan already set. Somebody's just waiting for another job or an opportunity to come in. Something that brings in achievement, a title. Could be money, but remember what I told you about, be careful about good things that happen to you, because we got evil eye energy. You got somebody watching you. The pathway is showing something is open, but you got to be careful of what you're putting out there. And let's see, because I feel like the evil eye energy is connected to an attachment. Now, somebody could be going through something because they have something on them. But I also feel like your movement is irritating somebody. You're irritating their demon. Let's see where it's going to lead you. We definitely got some spiritual, could be a spiritual battle, but we got something that I feel like is on the other side. It manifests in the physical. This entity might be something that goes back and forth. Could it be the spirit that I'm seeing? I don't think that the spirit that I'm seeing is trying to do you in, no. But I am getting some animosity from the other side. Somebody on the other side doesn't like the way things are going. So I think you guys are going through some stuff with your family, with some money, and I feel like there also is something that is coming in spiritually that is trying to correct the situation. They don't like the way that somebody is happening, or living, or how they're doing something. Divinity could be that there is some guidance that's coming in with this. Let's see where it's going to take you. I feel like you're coming out of this. Yeah. What is this guidance from the ancestors? Yeah. They're moving you forward. They could be trying to fix a relationship. Now, this could be a romantic relationship. This could be a family relationship. I don't think it's romantic, you guys. There's something that's going on that's a problem, and I feel like the ancestors are trying to fix it. Could be some legal stuff that is attached to it. Could be an inheritance that's coming in. Yeah, I think somebody may have passed away, and there's some things that still need to be put together. If this person hasn't passed away, some of you might be hearing the news about a family member or somebody that is transitioning. And then some of you, this could be that you're moving in a different direction for yourself. Maybe there's some chaos that's going on in the family. You don't want to be involved with it. This also could be the severing of a ties with a business relationship. I feel like something is coming in because somebody's like, you're not acting right. You acting different. You're doing something different. Doesn't feel right. Could be breaking a contract. Could be breaking a relationship. There is a lack of communication, and then there is something with making amends because the ancestors want it. And I think the ancestors are trying to warn about this destructive energy. They're trying to guide you maybe around it. They don't want it. somebody's in emotional pain because somebody's acting different, or they're doing something different, or they're stressing them out. That could be why eventually at the beginning they want to, like, I just want to move on. Like, I want to be out of this. I don't want to deal with it. But I feel like Spirit is not going to let you until you follow through with something that they need you to do. Aries. Should be interesting. But I feel like you're going to be guided. All right, my loves. I think it's going to be okay. I feel like that it's how you maneuver. And we did see that hip joint. Like, yeah, let me go, let me go, let me go, let me go. Which way? And that could be where the cross is too. What direction do I want to go in? You're going to find it. Y'all always land on your feet. I know you do. I feel like right now you need to focus on getting your mental together. You get your money together. And then when you're in the crossroads, make the decision that feels right to you. Not necessarily because of any of this. Because I feel like if Spirit needs you to fix it, they're going to bring you back around, or they're going to put it in your path. But I feel like you're being guided. All right, my loves. Take care.